Hello?
Hold on, King, for a minute.
Okay.
I'll dedicate this song to you.
Okay.
Yes, voting at Census. We have a returning king that'll be coming up. We'll tell you, we're going to dedicate this song to him and his whole team for the census and getting out the vote. Wait on for this king. He's holding on. In the mix. Yes, a returning king to the royalty round table. We dedicated this song to his whole team that came on Voices Radio, 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 Radio. If you didn't hear it here, it probably didn't happen. Yes, Biden and Harris, the Ferris, and the census and voting, it was real sharp in 2020. U.S. Senate, get it together. Confirmation time. Wake up and give the president what he wants and what he needs. Unity of the secretaries. Biden and Harris, the Ferris. Stay sharp. Be sharp. Ladies and gentlemen, we are voting on the line a returning king to the royalty round table. Tell them who you are, King.
I am King Billy Sharp.
And give them the information where they can contact you so they know you're the real person.
Instagram and Twitter. If you need to reach me for an issue, you can reach me at 216-673-4408. 216-673-4408. I am the president of the Urban League Guild of Greater Cleveland.
All right. Now, give them your spelling of your name so they can know it's, there's a lot of Billies out there and Sharps. A lot of people are sorry about that. Give them the correct spelling of your name.
It is BILLYL.SHARP. Billy L. Sharp.
Do it one more time slower for us. You sound like a hip-hop artist. But go ahead.
BILLYL.SHARP.
And what's important about that, first you said Bill Sharp, Billy Sharp. People say all kinds of things. My name is Bill, too, and they call me Billy sometimes. I'm Silver B. So you just did it. So, welcome back to the Royalty Roundtable. Give us the word, what you want to say.
Well, thank you.
3 minutes.
Thank you for having me back. I think we want to talk about the 2020 census and what happened with that last year. So the Urban League and the Urban League Guild was very instrumental in helping with the 2020 census. Now we had some community partners, the NAACP and National Action Network, that we got together in 2019 to begin to raise awareness about the census. And at that point, the census had jobs that were available. They were paying $20 an hour. So we got on the ground to get our people those jobs so they're knocking on our doors. Our view was that if we had our people knocking on our doors, we'd get a better 2020 census response. So we'd say about halfway through that process, we got word that the jobs were not being handed out equitably to our people. So I give my CEO, Marsha Mockabee of the Urban League, kudos because...
And let's hold on for 1 minute.
Go ahead.
I want to say condolences to her husband passed away, and we want to give condolences to the family.
Yes. He passed away last year. So
Tell them who Marsha is.
Marsha Mockabee is the president and CEO of the Urban League of Greater Cleveland. She's been a warrior. Wow. She's been a warrior at civil rights issues for decades. So it was my pleasure to stand alongside of her as we had to go to battle with the Census Bureau in regards to jobs in our area being handed out equitably. So
when you say that word, some of the young people might not know that word by the way you pronounce it. Could you break it down to the sixth graders?
The word equitably? Okay.
Yes.
So that simply means that the process that the Bureau had in the way that they hired candidates was through a computer. They just loaded information in the computer based on information that was given to it, would pick qualified candidates. And our people, when I say our people, I mean specifically African Americans, were not coming out on the other side of that evenly. So we thought the system was flawed. If it's a certain demographic that puts the information in the system in which picks the candidates on the other end, then the system is flawed from the beginning.
So that means we have a lot of work to do to make sure things are fair and everybody's sitting at the table with brotherhood and sisterhood, like Dr. King said.
Absolutely. So in Silver B, you raised a good point. So this was not a one-time conversation to fix that problem in 2020. That is a problem that we have to look for in the next 10 years when we go through that same process again. It's the people who construct that computer program, how it picks out a certain demographic. And Bill Gates' wife said this most eloquently. She talked about products that were made by only white people. Well, those products will only suit white people. They weren't constructed to count minorities, African Americans, Hispanics, so on and so forth. And it's the same way with any system.
Wife said that, huh?
Yes, but she was talking about tech, but it still applies in this situation as well. If there was
can they Google that up somewhere?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'll send it to you. I'll send you that quote where she said it and when she said it. That was some years prior.
You can do that. You can call back and make sure you get it to us on the radio because a lot of people want to Google it up.
Absolutely.
They like to Google it up. Yeah. And so tell us about the voting. How did you think it worked? It was a positive one. No, I'll put it this way. I'm gonna let that go. Mm-hmm. Tell us what do you think about Biden and Harris being the president? Then somebody said that somebody was congratulating us here at Voices Radio for being involved with that process.
Yes.
Came on our station.
Yeah. So we, if people remember, in 2020 there were two elections. There was a primary and a general, and our primary, at least in the state of Ohio, was screwed up horribly because of COVID-19. Remember when COVID-19 hit, there was a big scare about seniors going actually to the voting polls that was mismanaged. Urban League, NAACP, and National Action Network played a huge part in that. We built an alliance at that point with our Secretary of State to get people to make sure that process was handled as best it could, and it was still screwed up. So we went back to the drawing board.
So you had
go ahead.
Secretary of State who's a Republican
mm-hmm.
who was helping out with the Democrats also working together.
It was billed as a team effort, but again, in that primary, it still did not go off the way we wanted to because we had seniors getting up that morning believing that they could go to the polls and vote, and that was not the case. Because 10 p.m. that night, the judge had made a decision that the polls would be closed.
Right. So voting by mail became important.
Voting by mail became important. So then that's where we put our efforts. Certainly the National Urban League said that we wanted people to vote early. Locally, our affiliate, the Urban League here and the Urban League Guild, we were pushing. We wanted people to vote early. And that was our thing because we didn't know what another wave of COVID-19 would bring, and it was certainly forecast that we'd have another wave. So we got our people to vote early. We did the best we could do in the state of Ohio and in Cuyahoga County. I think that effort...
Let me tell you.
Go ahead.
By the efforts put forth by organizations that will even know that unsung,
mm-hmm.
that Cuyahoga County went to Biden and Harris.
Mm-hmm.
And Senator Harris came to Cleveland with Marcia L. and
correct.
Others. Shontel Brown and everybody. So we done our part as Cuyahoga County under the direction of Shontel Brown. We want to thank you and the crew.
You're absolutely.
Taking the leadership position.
You're absolutely right. It was a team effort to make that go off the way that it was supposed to go. I give applause around the board. Again, National Action Network and NAACP are two community partners that really helped us on the ground. Now, at the Urban League, I have to tell you that we have to be nonpartisan. So I think it was a great thing that those three historic civil rights organizations came together just to simply get the vote out.
Thank you, Billy Sharp. You're still sharp.
Thank you, sir.
Still sharp. All right, so the nominations are going through, and Marcia L will be doing her nomination. She's nominated, but she'll be in a confirmation stage on Thursday, because I talked to some people I know about the process that's going on. So we're hoping that the Congress, which does its job, but the U.S. Senate, I hope they are sharp with us by giving the country what they need as far as the cabinet of President Joe Biden and Vice President, Kamala Harris. And I want you to say thank you to them in the mix. Say their names and say thank you to them.
Thank you to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and our own beloved Marsha Fudge. I think she'll have no problem getting confirmed. That is from Billy Sharp in the mix.
And let her know that I want her to call into my radio show next week. I was going to the funeral when Cordell Stokes told me that her husband passed away around the time I talked to Cordell Stokes. But let Marsha know, because I used to go on college tours with Marsha and them as a role model with Michael Taylor back in the day. So I was in that mix. And just tell her that we pray for her and we like her to make a guest appearance talking on our show next week.
I absolutely will.
Thanks a lot. God bless you.
Thank you.
Now watch this. Wait. We're going to play the song for you as you go out. Let's dedicate this to the team, the Dream Team. You got to be sharp with God, y'all. Good orderly direction. Teamwork is teamwork. Not me, but we. Because Billy Sharp is in the what? In the
Mix.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.